Please welcome from the class of 2014 and the CEO of the Trinity Corporation, Troy Kassien.
Good evening. My name is Troy Kassien. I'm a senior at Servite High School, but I'm also the Chief Executive Officer of Trinity Corporation for this current school year. I'd like to begin by first thanking you all for allowing me to be here tonight. It is truly an honor to be speaking at an event like this one in front of an audience like yourselves. Now, the video that you were just shown was put together last year in order to help Servite better articulate through the use of multimedia all that Trinity Corp does and what it offers to the community within Servite. Now, when people ask me what it is I do on campus at Servite or what it is that Trinity Corp does, I respond by saying what Trinity Corp does is ridiculous. I usually let that hang in the air for a little bit, but I followed up by saying the fact that Servite allows me, a senior in high school, to run a corporation like the one you've just seen that grosses almost $1 million a year in annual revenue is ridiculous. The fact that Servite hires sophomores, juniors, and seniors to open, manage, staff, and close the student store on a daily basis is ridiculous. The fact that we have a video like that for a high school is ridiculous. Now, when I was accepted to Servite 4 years ago, I was over the moon ecstatic, thinking that I could partake in a program like the one that you just saw. But after discussing the financials with my mother, I just didn't think that it'd be an option for me to attend a school like Servite. And just when my mom and I were about to give up hope on Servite, we received a phone call from the financial aid office informing us that there was a, shall we call it, a special family that was willing to help in order to make it possible for me to attend Servite. I couldn't believe it. Up until that point, all my prayers had just been answered. Now, Trinity Corp takes the formation themes that Coach Toner speaks of, or for many of you that know him, screams of at Formation Weekend. Trinity Corp takes those formation themes and allows students an avenue, or provides an avenue for them to put them into practice. No other high school in the country has a model corporation like that allows students to put centrality of Christ, mastery of self, primacy of faith, devotion to service and Mary at the core of what they do. Trinity Corp provided me an avenue to test out my drive, my love for my brothers, and for service. Now, this theme of service that Servite has so deeply instilled within me is one that has caused me even to think about a career path that in and of itself is really a life of service. And that path that I'm looking at possibly pursuing is priesthood and religious life. Now, who would have imagined that 4 years ago, a little roly-poly freshman with bright red hair walking into Servite knowing nobody would be speaking at an event like this one and would be telling you guys that I'm considering becoming a priest. That's what Servite is, right? Now, this evolving process that took place over the course of 4 years, this idea of what is Servite to I love Servite, wouldn't have been possible without that special family 4 years ago. That family chose to take on the charism of service and to answer someone's call for help. Now, you sitting here in your seats tonight have that same opportunity to make a difference in the life of a student. But the difference that you make is not restricted to a type of financial donation. Many of the students on campus at Servite, much like myself, could benefit from being able to just speak with many of you here tonight, allowing them an opportunity to mentor you, to get to know what it's like to be out in the real world. Many of you have amazing tips, tricks, trades, and talents that could take, with direction, a Servite student to the next level. That's what Servite does. We take our students to the next level. On your table tonight, you will see an envelope. Now, if you feel called, I will ask that you think about putting one of your business cards into that envelope or checking a box that interests you. Because by doing that, you can make a difference in the life of a Servite student, much like that special family did for me. When you see Coach Toner preparing to come up and speak tonight, know that at this time all the envelopes will be collected. So I ask that you take on that charism of service that Servite preaches so highly, and really evaluate if you're called to make a difference in the life of a student tonight. I appreciate your time tonight, and I thank you for allowing me to speak to you, and I ask that you continue to help keep Servite ridiculous. We're not a normal school, so let's strive to be ridiculous. Thank you all.
A well-deserved standing ovation.